Oi, you know what time it is? You're tuned in listening to Dry That Aussie Metal Guy. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his content when it drops. And remember, stay brutal, you mad dogs. Roof!
Hey, how you all going? It's Jai, that Aussie metal guy. So no matter where you are in the world today, tonight is a great pleasure that I'm getting to have a chat with Jason Crosson of Crosson about his latest album, Ready, Aim, Rock, and his upcoming performances with Glamfest 2023. Jason, how have you been, my friend?
Well, thank you, Jay. Thanks for having me.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. We last talked back in July, I think around about July 2020, and we were discussing your rock and roll love affair. Since then, it's been a crazy couple of years, man. How's it been for you?
Oh, it was definitely crazy with that whole COVID thing. Just seems like a nightmare that's been forgotten. I guess it's all past us now. Let's move forward and kick some butt.
Yeah, that's it. Well, you did release that live at the Orpheum back in 2021 as well, so it must have been good to drop that one.
Yeah, no, it was good to actually do something during that period, and we sort of saw that as well. People haven't been able to see us. We met as soon as things opened up again. We shot it with 6 cameras and just got it out to the world and say, "Well, hey, this is our live show. If you haven't seen us, well, here you go."
Yeah, well, that's it, because everyone was kind of craving those live performances, and it must be great to finally get out the other end of it all with this Ready, Aim, Rock album. It did, of course, come out September, man. Tell us all about it. What was it like making this one?
Oh, well, it was actually delayed a little bit because of we had some very strange restrictions during COVID. I mean, they wouldn't allow 3 people in a 100 square meter room to record an album. So, because I'd be there with the engineer, and then we'd bring the drummer and one for their time, and then the guitarist to do their bit. And so that was actually delayed, but we managed to get it all done as soon as the doors opened up in October. We smashed it out and shot the videos with I think that was beginning of May. So no, it was a good feeling because it gave us a bit more time to fine tune the tunes and deliver them the way we really wanted to.
Yeah, and of course, being the opening track was the first single as well, United, a really good one to come out with.
Yeah, thank you. We just wanted, on that video, we just wanted to show, I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, and people sort of only know us from, say, 2016 onwards from spreading, but there was a lot of trial and error before that, and so we just wanted the video to show the history of the band from day one and to where we are now.
With those videos, did you work with the same director for all of them?
Yeah, so Lord Tim.
Lord Tim, yes,
yeah,
I've seen
Lord
that.
Tim. Yeah, so he's been the last 2 albums. He's directed the videos, and we sort of sit together with his partner James, and before in pre-production, and figure out, okay, what are we going to do with this one? These are the 3 songs I want to do, and we bounce ideas off each other and come up with a concept for each video.
Oh, nice. So what was the next single? I believe was the Fallen from Grace, which was a really cool one as well.
Yeah, I mean, we sort of get asked a bit about that one because the video comes across as quite dark, with the girls dressed up as fallen angels and, the blood dripping from their eyes and stuff. But the song is actually quite uplifting. It's our, our uplifting sort of anthems that we do. But yeah, we just wanted something that we could incorporate into a stage show as well, because obviously we do a lot of costume changes and stuff with the girls. So we wanted something a little bit different, and we came up with the idea of, well, let's have the girls as fallen angels, and they possess the band, and so we actually used those costumes intertwined those into the stage show now. So that's part of our set, and our new theatrics that come with it.
Yeah, well, with those stage shows, when you're doing the choreography and that, how long does it usually take you to plan them? Because you do, I notice you put a lot of effort into these things.
So essentially, we have the girls come on at the beginning, and then every second song they'll come on in a different costume,
in
a different theme. So I'll come up with the concept. I say, okay, and I'll sit down with the girls, and Libby generally does the choreography. And I'll say, right, this is the sort of theme we want for this. I'll be wearing this. You girls will be wearing that. Come up with something, and they'll figure out a routine. And dancers are quite amazing. They can knock this stuff down over really quickly.
Yeah.
That's why I never get involved in the choreo, because a week later I'm still trying to figure it out, and they've got it down in seconds. So I guess it's like musicians learning a song really quickly. They learn this stuff they've been doing all their lives really quickly. So yes, that's the whole concept of it. We want to give that visual entertainment as well.
Awesome. And the third, I want to talk about that third and latest film clip and the track as well, the One Way Love Affair, which kind of Fallen from Grace was a little dark. Then One Way Love Affair is kind of that story of exactly that.
Yeah, the video, we're talking Stop Pretending or One Way Love Affair, the song?
Yeah, the song.
Oh, okay. Oh, the song, yes. There's an extra track on the album.
Stop Pretending, yeah. I'll talk about Stop Pretending as well, yeah, when I come back to that one. Sorry.
That's okay. No, One Way Love Affair, yeah. It's, I guess it's that, it looks, people call it a stalker song, but it just isn't. It's just,
it kind of depends which way you look at it. I was listening to another track from the Lonely Ones, and that's why I want to kind of mention that one, as well as Stop Pretending That You Love Me After. But that One Way Love Affair, I did want to mention that, and I kind of had a feeling you were going to say that, because I spoke to another artist as well, the Lonely Ones, and they had a track like The Bedroom Door, and they said you can kind of look at that as a stalker song, or someone that kind of has that lover, depending on which way and which mood you're looking at that track. Was that the same with this one?
Well, a lot of the reviewers have actually said it's a bit stalkerish, but no, not at all. It's just that's one of those ones when you just meet someone, there's a connection, but it's never going to happen, so to speak. So
it depends which side of the coin you're looking at it from.
That's right. Whatever tickles your fancy, as long as you're listening to it, I don't care.
That's it. And the film clip, I did want to talk about the film clip for Stop Pretending That You Love Me, because I got quite a laugh out of that one as well. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, well, we wanted something. We just sort of we went one extreme with Fallen from Grace.
Yep.
So we just thought, okay, we want this one to be like a fun. This was actually the hardest one to sort of. We to sit down and brainwave. But yeah, we wanted something where the band wasn't so much the focus. We'll get a couple of actors in and create like a bit of a funny love triangle, so to speak.
Yeah, no, it was a really cool film clip as well. Everyone can jump over to YouTube and watch that. And talking about the live performances and the choreography, you got Glamfest 2023 coming up. You must be excited about that one.
Yes. We're touring the country with the likes of Us the Pussycat, Wednesday 19, Enough's Enough, Eclipse from Sweden, who I'm looking forward to seeing, because I really like them, haven't seen them before. Pretty Boy Floyd and Tough and Sisters Doll. And so we're the main 8 traveling.
Yep.
And then we've got locals in each city to sort of fill it out.
Yeah, I think Catalano, Cassidy Paris, Atomic Riot, Department of Gloom, Star Crazy. Wednesday 13's really good. I've seen him a few times live. He's absolutely unreal. I remember seeing him back with Murder Dolls. Because that was a big day out one year as well, and then a few times at Soundwave as well. But I'm looking forward to this as well, just to catch Faster Pussycat. I know they've been doing some promo about the place. Enough's Enough, Pretty Boy Floyd, Eclipse, Tough, and not to mention with you and Sisters Doll. Is there anyone you're really keen to kind of play with besides all of them?
Oh, look, I really actually want to meet Eric Martinson from Eclipse, because I just think he's done so much great stuff, not just with Eclipse, but he's written for Nordic Union and Ammunition, and it's just a Wet with Jeff Scott Soto. So I just find him quite an amazing writer. So I want to try and pick his brain if I can. And I think, having Wednesday 19 on the bill, I think that was a great choice by Danny Silverback to do that, because it gave it a bit more diversity than just being straight up glam.
Well, you'll get a lot of the other heap extra metalheads in there as well, of course. Glam metal's unreal, man, but you're going to get a heap of people coming in from Wednesday 13 as well.
So, and even Eclipse, who are, I guess, the new wave of melodic rock.
Yep.
They're amazing. So Yeah, I think it's a great lineup, and we just want you make sure everyone out there gets their tickets and comes along.
Yeah, well, that kicks off 25th of January, eh? So that's good time to kind of get off there. I think at Brisbane in the bright side. And then Thursday, 26th, we've got Melbourne at the Prince. Adelaide Bridgeway, 27th of January. That's one I want to get to. I want to try and get there. If I get to that one, Jason, I'll come over and say good day, mate, as well.
Please,
everybody get along to that one.
Hello.
Saturday, 28th of January, we are at the Sydney Factory Theatre. Tickets are already on sale. Grab them, get along to it. I know a lot of my friends have been sharing this and saying they're going and getting along to it as well. So it will be a really great show to get along to for sure.
Well, it was good. Yeah, we sort of picked that holiday period because, people are off and it's just everyone can go, so to speak. So
I like the idea it's in an actual venue too, Jason. Like I went to the Good Things Festival recently, and it was like I wasn't very well for most of them. I got there for the last few bands, and I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of, I'm spewing I missed it, but then I kind of realized what, being an outdoor festival during summer's like. So being indoor, you can still have that summer, kind of feel, but you're indoors in the air conditioning, so it's going to be nice.
Yeah, I mean, if you go to places like I think the Bright Side and the factory.
Yep.
They have outdoor areas, and
same as the Bridgeway. That's got a little bit outdoor area.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go. So you can go out and have your drink and get a bit of sun and come back in. And so I think it's those venues that Danny chose are spot on. So, and it's quite a niche. It's quite a niche lineup, I guess, the whole glam thing. So it is the first one. So we'll see how we go and come back again in 24 for another battle. For another battle,
Oh, definitely, and it's really good to see as the scenes definitely come back, and Silverback, places like Silverback Touring have just come back with all these great tours, considering not only what they went through, but a lot of other touring places as well, bringing bands over and putting on tours around Australia. So it's really, for me, it's really good to see everyone getting along and supporting this, and places like that just coming out with all the goods almost every week at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the artists we had so much happening the last, say, 3 or 4 months, because a lot of these artists, we didn't have anything for so long, and then whack, it just sort of hit. But yeah, I think next year's going to be a good year, I think, for touring as well. We're going to have some great acts come through. So yeah, just looking forward to everyone to come to Glamfest. So, grab your tickets. They are running low, I've been told. And make sure you support it so that we can come back next year. No, it's hard for promoters because, people wait to the last minute to get your tickets, but that sort of doesn't help the industry, because if tickets, I'm not saying it's about Glamfest, but just in general, if people leave it to the last minute, then shows can get pulled because the numbers aren't there. And so if you see a show that you like that's coming up, make sure you grab your tickets. So that it actually stays on.
Exactly. And while you're there grabbing your tickets for Glamfest, grab that Ready Aim Rock album and a couple of the others as well. Where's the best place people can head along and support Crosson?
Okay, so we've actually got 3 places you can get them from online. We've got obviously through Utopia Records, so Utopia stock all our stuff. So if you want to hop up over to Utopia, or we've got our own eBay store and our own web store. So either way, you can just go to Crosson Rock, so crosson.com.au, and it's on our web store there, or head over to Utopia Records.
There you go. And Glamfest tickets as well. Everybody grab some Crosson, put it in the stereo, crank it up really loud. The latest album, Ready Aim Rock, did come out in September, and it is an absolute ripper. Mate, do you have any last words, shout outs, thank yous, or anything else you'd like to add in there?
Well, no, thanks, Jay, for having me. And everybody, please support the industry, and we'll come and see you very soon.
That's it. Get it, crank it loud. Or catch you at Glamfest. Cheers, mate.
All the best. Take care.
Cheers.
Oi, you're tuned in to Jai That Aussie Metal Guy, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his sick content. And remember, stay brutal, you legend.